Hello dear fans. How to find out which hemisphere is dominant. The human brain has two hemispheres, right and left. At different times and in different situations, one or the other may be active. In general, the left hemisphere is responsible for logic and analysis, the right one for intuition and emotion. Instructions. Step 1. The left hemisphere is responsible for logic, analysis, speech, reading, and writing abilities. It is active when a person memorizes facts, dates, names and their spelling, recognizes numbers and mathematical symbols. The left hemisphere is associated with rational thinking, when everything is taken literally. It processes information sequentially, step by step. Step 2. The right hemisphere makes it possible to process information expressed in images and symbols. It is responsible for spatial orientation, i.e., helps to navigate the terrain, to distinguish between faces. The ability to emotionally perceive music and painting, musical as well as artistic ability, is the prerogative of the right hemisphere. It makes it possible to understand metaphors, fantasize and dream, compose stories, generate ideas. The right hemisphere is also responsible for emotions, sexual sensory pleasure, mysticism, and religiosity. It is able to simultaneously process various information, perceive a problem or situation in a holistic manner. Step 3. To determine which hemisphere is dominant in a person, different tests are used. For example, a person is offered to weave his fingers into a lock. If the finger of the right hand is at the top, then the left hemisphere dominates, and vice versa. You can also cross your arms over your chest. If the right hand is on top, from the wrist to the elbow, then this indicates the dominance of the left hemisphere. If, when applauding, the left hand is on top and slaps on the right, this indicates the dominance of the right hemisphere. If you mostly gesture with your right hand, your left hemisphere is more active. Step 4. Look at something. Close one eye or the other one at a time. Pay attention, when you close which eye, the image is more displaced to the side. If the right one, then the left hemisphere is more active. Step 5. Also in the psychological literature and on the internet you can find tests to determine the dominant hemisphere, where you need to answer questions by choosing one of the presented answer options. Step 6. If some tests show that you have a predominance of the left hemisphere, and others of the right, this is normal. This means that in different situations you can be more active in one or the other. There are also people in whom both hemispheres are developed harmoniously and are approximately equally active. There are even special exercises for the development of one or another hemisphere or their harmonization. Step 7. With a high degree of probability, we can say that an artist, musician, poet has a highly developed right hemisphere, while a mathematician has a left hemisphere. At the same time, a creative person or an inventor who not only generates ideas, but also consistently brings them to life, both hemispheres can be equally strong. Thanks for watching.